Good morning and welcome to Living Local 15. I'm your host, Jessica Williams. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Today I am outside of Clean Eatz, which is a healthy restaurant right here in Fort Wayne. And today I am going to put the prep into meal prep and hop in their kitchen and learn how they make their different meals. Now they cook it fresh, they cut it fresh, and you can buy it fresh. So let's hop in, learn their recipes, and also chat with Mike.
Fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
This segment is sponsored by Clean Eatz. It is never too late to start to eat healthy, and Clean Eatz actually makes it a lot easier for you. I mean, so easy, right, Mike?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm joined by Mike Barnett, who is the owner here at Clean Eatz, and we have so much fun, but today we're gonna have extra fun because I'm actually gonna hop back in the kitchen and make some of the meal prep.
We're gonna put you to work. Yeah, we're putting you to work.
I'm excited. Okay, so we've talked before, Mike, about just how complex the ingredients are in the sense where people are not getting bombarded by all of the sugars, the salts, the butters, the oil.
Yeah.
And we're gonna see that actually drawn out today.
Yeah, we're gonna make several meals and you're gonna get a chance to see exactly what goes in them. So you won't see any of that bad stuff you just talked about, and you'll see a lot of vegetables and lean proteins, and hopefully folks find that fun. So I'm excited, yeah.
I'm excited too. Okay, but let's talk about some of the new items. So one thing that you're always doing is rolling out some fresh new recipes.
Yes.
And what is on the menu now for spring?
Well, we have a ciabatta chicken sandwich where it's a ciabatta roll, which we haven't had before, and then a full grilled chicken breast with some pesto, tomatoes, some red grilled peppers, and spinach. And that has been super popular. And then in the cafe, we also have a strawberry soda that we make here in front of you, which is pretty fun. We're not adding a bunch of sugar and bad stuff. So it's a low sugar drink. And then we also have an orange creamsicle smoothie, which again, no added sugar, but lots of protein, 20 grams of protein per serving.
Yeah, and so we're in your location right now behind the counter, and really, I love how easy it is for people on their lunch break or after work to stop by and not only walk out with fresh items, but actual frozen items too. So when we look over here at the frozen area, you have so many options.
I know. I hope it's not overwhelming. We always have at least 75 different choices. Sometimes I've seen as high as 90 something, but there's 1,600 meals over there, and they've all been made here on site by hand, just like you and I are gonna do in a little bit. And then as soon as we make them, those ones get frozen, as opposed to the fresh meal plans, which are gonna be refrigerated fresh and you get right after we made them. So yeah, we do a little bit of everything, but we give people choices. So if you don't like the fresh meal plans, there's a ton of choices over there, and we're constantly changing. It's not the same 75 items. It's gonna be different next week.
Right, and they all look so yummy, and you don't feel like you're on a diet or that you're eating healthy because it's all the proteins, all the meat options that you love. And also people can actually come in and walk up to this counter right here and place an order of your amazing menu that's served warm.
Yeah, we make all these meals here, and that's the thing is, we don't just do meal plans. We're a full restaurant, and we do both dine-in, we do DoorDash, we do carry-out, and we do catering too. We do a lot of catering because people want a healthy choice, and they're tired of sandwiches or fried chicken, right? So we're doing different stuff.
And then, as you said, you have some new drinks on the menu. So right over here is your drink station.
Yes.
But it's not just the sodas and the creamsicles. You actually have like coffee and iced lattes and smoothies with whey protein.
Yes, we make protein coffees, which are iced. They're all iced, so not hot. But those are really good, and I enjoy those. They have 20 to 30 grams of protein, just like the smoothies. And so there's always at least 8 different smoothies. I think there's 4 different coffees, and like you said, we'll have specialty items all the time too. Yeah,
light and fluffy. I've had them, and they're so good. Okay, are we ready to go back in the kitchen?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
All right, give me some gloves.
All right,
let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, Mike, we are now in the kitchen.
I'm ready.
We have washed our hands, and now it's time to put on the apron, because an apron means that we are serious.
We're very serious. Not messing around.
Serious about business.
We got gloves, and we're ready to go. So on a normal production day, you would probably see 10 times to 20 times the quantity of ingredients we have on the table.
Okay.
And what we did today was just sort of scale it for our purposes so that folks can see, what we're doing. This first meal is called Monterey chicken. So this is actually one of our top 10 selling meals, and people love this one. And it's very simple. It has 5 ingredients.
Yes.
So it's got grilled chicken, broccoli, a 3-cheese blend, turkey bacon, and our sugar-free barbecue sauce. And that is literally it. And so we're gonna jump right in. The first thing we're gonna do is we're ready. We're ready. I'm glad I had my fingers out of the way. So we're gonna start with chopping some broccoli. So let's take some broccoli. And what you want to do, let me do the first one, then I'll let you do the rest. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut off like that. And then what I typically do is I'm looking for pieces about this big.
The full floral.
Because you can't really fit too much more than this in your mouth, right?
Right.
And we don't want to have folks cutting it once they get the food. So we're going to do that work for them. So if you want to go ahead and dice all that up, that'll be step 1.
Okay.
Now I'll go ahead and get our container ready. And I'll tear that so that it says 0. One of the things you and I have talked about in the past is every single ingredient we weigh so that you know what the macros are. So we've got some data on that sheet over there, and you'll see it'll say 271 calories and 31 grams of protein in this meal. And because we're weighing the ingredients, you know that's what it is. Okay. So I'm gonna reach, pardon my reach. First thing we're gonna do is add 4 ounces of grilled chicken. And we already pre-cooked this for you and chilled it so that it's faster for us today.
Yeah, Mike, I'm supposed to be doing everything.
I'm just trying to keep us on time because I know. All right, so 4 ounces. So now you're going to add, what does it say? It adds, it says 3 ounces of broccoli. So let's put that on this side.
Okay. And it doesn't
you can
start
make
it
it
over.
As pretty. Well, we're going to
add it.
We're going to have, so we'll be at 7 ounces effectively, right?
And so, and those are the main things. The other stuff are just toppings, so I can just put it in there like that.
Yep.
Okay,
one more little piece, and that should, boom, right there, 7 ounces. Okay. So then you're gonna do 0.2 of cheese, just a sprinkle, and it's gonna be less than what you think. About that, that's good, perfect. Okay. And then we need 1 piece of bacon. So you're just gonna dice, and this is turkey bacon. So when we use bacon, we almost always use turkey bacon. If you ever have a question, you can ask us. But it's just a little bit healthier for you, and more people would prefer that than, if they're trying to eat healthy. So you have to dice that up. No fingers this time.
Right.
Or any time, I guess I should say. Right. And then you're just going to sprinkle that on the chicken.
And so the total goal here is how many, what's the weight goal?
So when we're all done, we're gonna be at 7.5 ounces plus an ounce of barbecue sauce. I guess that's 8.5 ounces about.
And then typically, do you have an assembly line going, or is there one person working on each type of meal?
That's a great question. So typically we'll have 3 people, maybe 4, sort of working here and passing it from station to station. Okay. So like you would have maybe done the chicken or the broccoli and then pass it to me, and then I do the next step. Okay. So the last step is 1 ounce of barbecue sauce. So here, I'll reset it for you so it's easiest.
And I'm drizzling just on the chicken?
Just on the chicken. So you're just gonna drizzle like little sexy drizzle. That's what I call it. I know, it's hard.
This one squirts out.
I know, until you get to 1, and then you're done. That's it.
Perfect.
And then almost the final step.
It's a little sexy.
And then here's your last step.
Yes.
And that'll go right on this smooth part, and you are done.
Make it official.
Yeah.
Just like
there you go.
that.
So 5 ingredients. And but a top selling meal because it's healthy, it's simple, right? It's not super complicated, and this will agree with most people's stomachs, and so we sell a lot of Monterey chickens.
All right, on to the next one.
All right.
Have an idea for the show? Want to find out how you can be a guest? Contact us at livinglocal15@wayne.com.
This segment sponsored by Clean Eatz. Okay, Mike, we have our next
Yes.
meal, and this one is a pizza.
Yeah, so
fun.
this is a very popular one. It's our veggie pizza. And today we have two different kinds of crusts. We have a really thin wheat crust, and then we have
yeah.
cauliflower crust.
Okay.
This is cauliflower crust, and this is made especially for us. So it is really good. People say it's the best one they've had. I think it's fantastic. So
It looks good.
hopefully you'll like it.
Ooh, garlicky.
So the first step, I mean, you see we have a bunch of vegetables here. So
Yeah.
this is literally how we would make this pizza. We would cut up fresh vegetables, and we're gonna do that now.
Okay, great.
So first step is let's julienne a little
So-
bit of pepper,
So we'll julienne,
the pepper and the onion. So
pepper
thin
and the
strips,
onion, okay,
yeah.
and then dice this
And then
one.
we'll dice the tomato, and then
then-
we'll thinly slice and probably cut it in half again.
Thinly
the mushroom.
slice.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Mike. So tell me about
Yeah.
the items that you all choose and what makes you decide to put them on the menu, because there's so many options, and I'm going to get to cutting.
Yeah. One of the things that I really like about this business is we have choices. And so, if locally, let's say a veggie pizza does really well here, but it doesn't do well at another location, we have the option to say, okay, we're gonna make more veggie pizzas.
Right.
As long as we're using healthy ingredients, we can sort of make different recipes that people will like locally. So we do a lot of veggie pizzas here. We do a lot of pepperoni pizzas. We do a lot of veggie pizzas. One of our most popular is actually a barbecue brisket pizza.
Ooh, I've actually had that. The
Have
brisket,
you?
yes.
Yeah,
the
our
brisket
brisket's
is
really
so good. So now I'm like, I have to find other recipes in your selections that have that brisket. And then I also saw a picture of the tri-tip. So tell me about that. Is that new?
Yes, so we have, I don't know, I guess we've had it for a little bit, but there's not, tri-tip's not on the menu every week, but it is coming up soon. And so if you see that, I think two of the most popular proteins on our meal plan menu are the tri-tip and the brisket. Those are both really popular. So yeah, it's something that we really enjoy getting on the menu because people enjoy.
Yeah. And then do you have any favorites yourself?
I do. I mean, I think in terms of these meals that we're making here today, I like the ones that have a lot of veggies like this. Like this pizza right here is really good. It tastes fresh to me, right? We're using
All fresh ingredients.
yeah, all fresh ingredients. And so, we have a meal called A1 steak bowl. Effectively, it's shredded beef and some fresh onions and peppers and A1 sauce, and that one's really good. I also like that Monterey chicken we made. There's another one called Big Boy, so that's fantastic. It's grilled chicken, black beans, some grilled corn, which is fun, and sort of like a little tomato corn black bean salsa, and that's really good too. So that's probably good on those two. And then yeah, we're gonna do some mushroom.
So I'm sure that the people who work here, they get to have some experience. So do you hire people who have any type of cooking experience?
Yeah, our goal is to try to get people that, first of all, are interested in the mission, right? So we're not just
Healthy
a
eating,
restaurant,
yeah.
we're trying to help people.
Right.
And so, you and I have talked before about the fact that we just get so many folks that come in and say, hey, you've really helped change
Yeah.
our life. And so that to me is exciting. So we're looking for people that, are interested in that mission. And so cooking experience is a huge plus. Not everybody that comes in has that.
Right.
But a decent amount of people have at least worked in a kitchen and are familiar with, how to chop, like you're doing today, how to chop vegetables or something along those lines.
Yes. Well,
But we'll teach
it's
them.
definitely therapeutic. I love
Don't worry,
cooking, like I've told you, right?
Yeah.
And so I love being in the kitchen and it's just therapeutic. Have some music going, have some TV on or something. And then it's just really exciting to be able to do this.
Usually we've got music blaring. We let different
Yeah.
folks choose the music every day, so it's something different. Everything from Metallica to Britney Spears is playing back here, and I'll listen to anything.
Alrighty.
So we're good to go. I think really at this point it's assembly. So we're gonna take, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna tear that. So you put that on the scale here. This allows you to see the scale.
Oh, right. Okay,
so
yeah.
if we do that and then tear it, now you can see it says 0, and we're good to go. So first step will be we're going to put on, I think it says 2 ounces of pizza sauce.
Okay.
It's about 1 ladle. So you're just going to put that right on top, and you should see it go to 2. Yep, perfect. And you're going to just spread that around. We're going to leave a little bit of crust around the edge, like a 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch or so.
Okay.
And yeah, now we're going to do the mozzarella, and I think it's 2 ounces.
Okay.
And you just kind of
2
like
ounces.
sprinkle, like move your fingers when you're doing it, and yeah, there you go. There you go.
Okay, so right up
That's
to
it.
4.
And then we're gonna do 0.75 of sliced mushrooms, 1.5 of green peppers. You can read it better than me.
Yeah. So we'll do 0.75 of this, like that. Almost.
You did a great
there.
job on those.
Thank you.
Yeah. Perfect.
All right, and then we'll do 1.5 of the green peppers. So yeah, reset that.
Yeah. You either got to do math or reset it between each ingredient. Whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Probably easier to reset.
Sometimes it's just easier to reset.
Oh, look at that.
I totally
That was
agree.
like perfect.
Perfect.
Amount. Woo, woo.
And then how much red onion?
0.75. So
Okay,
let's
so
reset
reset
that
it.
for me. And then
And you just kind of break those babies up there. And
0.75. Oh, I love a supreme pizza. This is just yummy.
then tomatoes.
0.7, almost there. Break these up a bit more. 0.75. And boop, boop.
Good.
And then 2 ounces of the tomatoes.
Yeah, and that's probably like a good, like it's probably that amount, yeah. It's funny how after you do this for a while, you
can
know,
eye it,
like your
yeah.
hand knows exactly how much tomatoes.
There
Look
it
at that,
is.
perfect. And then
Awesome.
we actually are gonna take some fresh basil. So just grab like
Yes.
3 leaves,
Okay.
and we're gonna slice that up and put that right on top.
Alrighty. So nice. Okay. 3 leaves
You're
here.
gonna do like thin strips is kind of what you're going for, and then you just sort of like sprinkle it.
Alrighty. Show my little technique here. I roll it, roll it, roll it.
I think that's prettier than mine. You're hired.
I'll come work nights.
Yeah, we'll
doing
take
some
it.
kitchen prep.
We'll
you know,
take
my
it.
first job was at Subway
Yeah.
when I was 15, and I was a sandwich autist. That was the fancy name for it.
I love
Sandwich
that.
assembly.
I love that. Does this bring back some memories?
It does. When I walked in the kitchen,
Yeah.
actually, yeah. But I've done, I've enjoyed culinary arts over the years and classes like that. So I love to be in the kitchen.
Well, that may be the prettiest one we've made. So
Woohoo!
awesome.
And that's it?
That's it. And then we seal it, which, you know, there's some plastic
Oh.
and we put it on there and seal it and put a label on it and put it in the
Yes.
freezer.
But I'm probably gonna have to eat this one.
Yeah, okay, that's good. We're good with that.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
Ooh la la! The
Yes.
pizza looks so good.
Yes, it only took us 6 minutes to bake that.
Which is incredible.
It's super
and I know
fast.
you typically do not bake the pizza here.
Yes, but we did it for you.
Yes, because
I know you were starving and
my creation.
you made it,
And
so
it
we had
smells
to.
so good. Oh
It
my
does.
goodness. Okay, so people can actually buy this out of the freezers or fresh made.
I was gonna put it out there until you said you were gonna eat it. But yeah, no, you did a great job. So no, let's dig in. But we'll always have, we have like 8 to 10 different pizzas
Yeah.
out there every day.
Yeah.
And they change like, you know, every other day or so.
Yeah, and then the people just buy it. They take it home. You can bake it.
Even
Doesn't
from
take long.
frozen, it's like 7 to 10 minutes. But
so good,
fresh,
huh?
you know, we didn't have it frozen, right? So it was like 6 minutes maybe.
So good. So good. And the best part is it's so good and healthy.
You taste all those things you just chopped up on there, those vegetables.
Fresh vegetables right on top. I even say let's add a little pesto, a little sauce on top. Y'all have the best sauces here. And
We
just
make
like
pizzas
that.
with pesto.
So good, Mike. Oh my goodness. Okay, so people can come in, they can shop, they can
Yes.
always see new items that you're adding to your fresh meals, right?
At Weekly, we have an email you can sign up for. It's free. It's not a subscription service, so you just sign up on cleaneatz.com, pick the Fort Wayne Cafe, so you're getting emails from us, and then we'll email you once a week to tell you what we're making.
All right.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, I have a new nighttime job.
You're hired. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike.
Yeah.
And if you would like more information about Clean Eatz, we'll have their website listed below. There are so many options to choose from. So come in, browse, and say hi to Mike. And I'll see you after the break.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group. Go to the Living Local 15 page on WANE.com for recipes from the show, to watch a segment again, and to get information on products and services featured on Living Local 15. Content segments during today's Living Local 15 were paid for by these sponsors.